We'll go ahead and get started. So just come onto your mat. We'll start in child's pose. So your knees can be wide. You'll walk your hands out. I'm going to stay upright here for a moment since I have my mic and I want you guys to be able to hear me. Hello. As you settle here on your mat, you can just close your eyes and let your body just kind of take this shape. And let all the distractions in your home, I'm imagining you in your homes, just let them be there. In fact, we want to maybe stop even considering that they are distractions. They're just things that are there. I spoke with one of my students who took my class, and she said she loved it, but there was that, ding of her email on her phone and the noise in the kitchen and the this and the that. And I know it's really hard to practice at home, but it's a great opportunity to practice non-attachment. And also focus. In yoga, we call it single-pointed focusedness. When we focus in on one thing, it allows that thing to become very sharp and clear, everything around us to kind of fall to the side. Okay, from your child's pose, we'll go ahead and lift on up into tabletop position. If you're just joining us, we've got a 45-minute, we're doing Dancing Lion right now, 45-minute power flow class. We're going to pretty much dive right in today, switch sides. And if you took my class the other day, I don't know how you're feeling, but I was really quite sore. I got a lot of great feedback, that it was hard. That's good. We want to challenge you even while you're at home. If you're not challenged, you're not growing. That's a good reminder. So I'm going back and forth now. Good reminder that in these challenging times, we're all growing. We're growing collectively. It's pretty awesome. We'll turn our fingertips to the side edges. We'll rock side to side. Side to side. And then we'll flip our fingertips behind us towards our knees and rock forward and back. I hope you're practicing. If you're just watching, that's good too, but always a good idea to maybe roll out that mat and just move a little bit. Go ahead, peel your hands and sit in Thunderbolt. You'll widen your elbows wide. So kneeling cat-cow, extend through your spine. On your exhale, flex your spine, bring your elbows in. We'll do that a few more times. So inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Take an eagle wrap. So right arm underneath left. I'm just watching my mic there. Let's squeeze the elbows. Good. Open up and switch sides. Left arm under. Right arm over. Squeeze the elbows. Good. We'll come back to tabletop position and take some scapular push-ups. So I want you to spread your shoulder blades away, so not cat-cows, and then just bring your shoulder blades in and spread them away and bring them in. And away and in, away and in. Good. Walk your hands about a hand's distance forward. Come into plank pose. Plank pose, feet hips distance apart, and we'll take scapular push-ups here. So down and up. Down and up. The shoulders are just moving in two different directions, down and up. Good. Push back, downward facing dog. Feel free to pedal your feet out here. You can bend one knee and then the other. And move your hips a little side to side. Good, and then come back to down dog, and we'll take some spinal rolls here. So like cat-cow through plank and turbo dog. So wave forward, high plank, and then inhale back through turbo dog. Wave forward, high plank, and inhale back, down dog, and last one here, forward, and back. Good. Walk your hands back to your feet, hands back to your feet, and fold here. You can take ragdoll. Just gonna check my mic. I have yeah, it's on. Good. Fold. I have been known to do that. Film a whole class and my mic pack wasn't on, so there you go. Okay, from here, release your hands. Inhale, half lift, and then come all the way up to stand. Exhale, mountain pose. Inhale, sweep your arms up, catch hold of your right wrist, pull it over to the left for a nice side bend here. How are we doing at home? Anyone joining us? We've got a 45-minute power flow. We'll switch sides. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Good, and then walk your hands, crawl them out. Keep your belly engaged here. Plank pose. Roll to the tips of your toes, chaturanga. Inhale up, we'll take cobra pose to start, just warming up. And exhale, roll over your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep your right leg up. We'll take one breath, one movement. Exhale, place your right foot, back knee drops. Inhale, up, low lunge. Exhale, plank pose. Take an inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. Up dog this time. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, place your left foot. Drop your back knee. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands down. Same exhale, plank pose. Take an inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale it up. And exhale, downward facing dog. So when we have a shorter class like this, we're doing power. We want to start heating the body up. Come up high into your tippy toes. Step or hop to the front. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, mountain pose. We'll keep moving. Inhale up, gaze up. Exhale, hinge and fold all the way down. Inhale, half lift. So you can step back or hop back, maybe even a little float back, chaturanga. We'll take an inhale, up dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts up. Exhale, right knee, right arm. Try to touch it. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, twist over to the left. Inhale, right leg up. Good. Exhale, three-legged vinyasa. And exhale, downward facing dog. Switch sides. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee, left arm. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to nose. Spread those shoulder blades away. Inhale up. Exhale, twist on over to the left. Try to touch your arm. Inhale up. We're taking a three-legged vinyasa. So you're going straight in to that up dog and downward facing dog. Good. Come up high into your tippy toes. Step or hop to the front. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, mountain pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold all the way down. Inhale, half lift. Use that exhale, step back, jump back, float back. Chaturanga. And downward facing dog. Take your time. You're at home. You can add on or take away anything that doesn't serve you. Inhale, right leg lifts up. Exhale, right knee, right arm, and hold here. Take that right knee over to the left and over to the right. We'll add on elevators. Dip it down and up, left, down, and up. Inhale, sweep your right leg up. Exhale, place your right foot and hold here. So pump your chest forward a little bit, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend. And exhale, fold. Inhale, bend. Exhale, fold. Hold here. Good. Just really stretching that front leg. Got a lot of heat going in the body already. Bend your front knee. We'll take a twist. So open up. Roll your shoulders back. Good. Roll to the outer edges of your feet. Let the hips come down. Send that right hand towards the back of your mat. And then streamline back up. And we'll do that again. Down and up. Nice side body stretch here. Down and up. Good. From here, Paschimottanasana, or side plank. Stack your right foot on top of your left. Stabilize your core here, so hug your outer hips. Beautiful. Try to thread that right arm underneath and tap your left ribs, and inhale up. Good, and use that same motion to come through to your plank pose. Take an inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left knee, left arm. Good. We're holding here, and we'll take the knee over to the left, or right rather, left. And we'll go down and up, switch down and up. One more each side. Down, up, and down, up. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Exhale, place your foot. Keeping our hands down. Pull the chest through. Exhale, straighten your front leg. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Good, hold. So your pose might look different than mine. That's okay. It's all relative to wherever you are. Your front leg's as straight as you can get it. Back leg is straight. It's all good. Just breathe. Bend your front leg. We'll take a lunge twist here. Left arm lifts. Now you roll to the outer edges of your feet. Dip your hips down and inhale back up. Nice side bend. Down and up. Good. Down and up. Beautiful. Stay rolling to the outer edge of that right foot. Stack your left foot on top. Side plank. Nice and strong here. Affirm everything to the midline of your body. And we're taking this little movement here. The front ribs nip in, little tap. And start training yourself to come into your plank with grace and strength here. Plank pose. Take an inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale it up. Shoulders down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good job. Come up high into your tippy toes. Step hop or handstand. Do whatever you like. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, mountain pose. Good. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold. Ooh, all the way down. We'll take a vinyasa. So inhale, half lift. You want to start inserting any kind of inversions here. You can do that. We'll meet in down dog. So you'll take your vinyasa. And 2 more breaths. So while you're in your down dog, roll the shoulders away, press your heels down. They might not touch the floor, but your feet are flexed. Legs strong. Breathe. Inhale, right leg lifts up. Exhale, twist over to the left. We'll take our fallen triangle, straighten your right leg, open up. Exhale, release. And we'll take scorpion dog here. So open up the hip, flip your dog. So left heel down, pump the chest up. Good. On your exhale, come to that side plank again. So you could take another variation here if you want to amp it up. And we'll step the left foot forward. Open up again. Inhale to stand. Ooh, left arm forward, right arm behind you. Exalted warrior. Take an inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Touch the floor here into a supported warrior 3. We'll bring the hands to prayer here, balancing 3 curtsy squats. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Ooh, bend and straighten. Good. Land your left foot, chair pose. Sink the hips. Take an inhale, straighten up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, half lift. We'll take that vinyasa, adding on, taking away whatever serves you. And when given the opportunity, I'll probably usually be doing a handstand. You do you. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left knee, right arm. We're taking that fallen triangle. Open up. And exhale, right hand down, square off the hips, and then you'll take scorpion dog. And we'll flip the dog. Send the right heel to the right, open up. Good. From here, we'll come into side plank. Side plank may be a variation of your choice. Left foot comes to the front of the mat. Inhale, twist, and then we rise. So using the strength of those inner thighs, take a twist here. Right arm up, exalted lunge. And then cartwheel your hands down, you're catching the floor in a supported warrior 3. Good, so you always can bring your hands down, but we're amping things up today in our power flow. We'll take 3 curtsy squats. Behind the knees, straighten. Ooh, behind the knees, straighten. Ooh, last one behind and straighten. Take your chair pose, knees bend. Good, inhale up and exhale for mountain pose. Just take 2 breaths. Hey friends, how are we doing? Good. I'm already really hot and warmed up, so we're going to keep moving. Inhale up, bend your knees, bring your hands to prayer. We'll take a twist here. So twist over to the right. Of course, you have an opportunity to take your side crow if you like. We're going to end up back in our revolved chair. You can take any leg variation that you like. So come back to your revolved chair. We'll move on from here. Good. So look at your right foot, send your left heel to your left glute, and then step your left foot back, and then bring it forward. We'll do that again. Step it back, and bring it forward, and back. Good. So we'll pause here. Option to go a little bit deeper, so I'm really getting into this twist here, and you could take a bind. So got to pronate the arm that goes underneath you. Pronate means roll in. Good. Wherever you are, that left leg, your back leg, nice and strong. One more breath. And inhale. Release. Sweep your right leg up. Ooh. Exhale. Place your right foot in between your hands. Warrior 1. So front knee will bend. On your exhale, fly your hands back. We'll take humble warrior. Squeeze the shoulders together. Good. From here, pivot to the side edge of your mat. Skandasana, you'll release your hands, open up your arms. Good. You can take a bind here as well. I'm gonna reach for my towel. Okay. 2 more breaths. Opening up. No hands or use your hands. Try to pivot back to the front of the mat. We'll take a vinyasa. So, yogi's choice, you could take 3-legged. You could just release the leg and take your vinyasa. You can add in a chin stand or a handstand. Good. Downward facing dog. Settle your breath here. We'll keep moving though. So come up high into your tippy toes. Step or hop to the front. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, mountain pose. We'll take our second side. So arms up, bend your knees, revolve chair. We're twisting over to the left. So I hook my arm. Stay here for a few breaths, or join me for side crow. There's a tilt forward as the feet come up. From here, you could straighten the legs if you like. We'll come back to our revolved chair. Now weight shifts over to the left foot. I like to look down at the floor for stabilization. Bring the right heel to the glute. Step it back. Good. Pump it forward. Step it back. And forth. And back. Good. So I'm here. You can stay here. I'm going to go a little deeper. So I'm actually kind of giving myself an adjustment to really hook my right tricep. Straighten the back leg more. Option for this full bind. Good, and release. We'll sweep the left leg up. Exhale, place your left foot in between your hands. Inhale, rise, warrior 1. So you're bending the front knee. Exhale, hands fly back. Clasp your hands and fold here. And nice stretch through the shoulders. You're gazing at your back inner arch. Release the hands, pivot to the back of your mat, open up Skandasana. Good, and we continue with our binding here. One more breath. Good, no hands or use your hands. You'll pivot to the front. We'll take a Vinyasa. You want to add in any inversions, you go ahead, do that. And then when you're ready, you'll take your down dog. We'll take a quick child's pose here. Good time to towel off, grab some water. How you doing? Hopefully you can't comment because you're practicing with me. But if you are just tuning in and watching, give us some love. Give us a wave. All right. Good. And we'll just come to Thunderbolt here. We won't stay here too long. I want to keep you guys nice and warm. But just settle. Feel the heat in your body. Blink your eyes open. We'll inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist over to your right. Look over your right shoulder. Keep your twist. Look over your left shoulder. Bring your chin to chest, cross your right arm in front, and flex your spine here. Inhale up. Exhale, twist to the opposite side. Gaze over the right shoulder, keep your twist. Chin to chest, cross, and flex. Good, and we'll go back and downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep your right leg up. Open up the hip again, scorpion dog, a little slower this time. So I want you to really focus on squeezing your left hip in and get that right knee up to the ceiling. And then we'll slowly transition back to our wild thing, as slow as we can, using those muscles to land the right foot, the chest up. On your exhale, you can bring your right hand to your heart. We'll take a big step of your right foot forward, back heel down, rise, warrior two. Good, settle, breathe. Flip your front palm, reverse warrior. On your exhale, we'll take side angle pose. Right hand down, left arm up. Inhale, reverse warrior. On your exhale, straighten your front leg, triangle pose. Left hip back. Stack your joints here. Good. And then we will inhale up, reverse warrior. Next time we're going to go bound warrior. So we've done a lot of binds already today. Hoping you're nice and warm here. You'll take that bind, roll the shoulders back. Good. Breathe. And look down towards your right foot. See if you could straighten your right leg, bound triangle, and then you can try to open the left shoulder a little bit. Bend your front leg. We're coming up bird of paradise. Now you can do this whole thing without the hands bound, because I know how challenging this is. And in that case, you would just stand up with a bent right leg. Ooh. So bind or no bind, it's all good. If you've got your bind, you'll try to straighten your leg. Shoulders back. And bend. Nice and easy. Come on down. Good. Land, yogi squat. Hips down, the sternum up. Palms press. And from here, we'll take Bakasana crow pose. So palms down, hips up, knees to the backs of your arms. Good. So once you're here, really push the floor away. Belly pulls in, heels to your glutes. And you can jump back or step back to chaturanga or down dog. Okay, so here we go. Chest forward. Take that vinyasa. And downward facing dog. Second side, left leg lifts up. Open up your hip. Nice And slow here, just refining the posture a little bit. Good, and then we'll slowly come into our wild thing. We already did it fast before, so we're taking it a little differently. Chest up, open up. Left hand to heart, step your left foot forward. Good, and cartwheel open. Warrior two. Opening up the hips. Breathe. Flip your front palm, reverse warrior. We'll move into our side angle. So left hand is down, right arm up, palm is facing down. Really opening up both shoulders. Turn your right rib cage to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse. You'll straighten your front leg. We're working into our triangle pose. So a little lean forward as that back hip goes back, creating straight line stack your joints. Gaze at your right thumb if you can. Okay, inhale, we'll lift on up, bend your front knee. So each pose preparing us for the one that comes after. So going a little deeper with each posture. Look down to stabilize your left foot, straighten that front leg. So this is preparing us for our bird of paradise. Bend your front leg, big step of the back foot forward, shift your weight to your right foot. So I'm pushing down, I'm using all my bandhas here, squeezing those pelvic floor muscles. Roll the shoulders back, stabilize through your standing leg. And then from here, straighten if you can. We'll bend, come down nice and easy. We're landing yogi squat, second round. So this time when we take our crow pose, I'll give the option to go into headstand, to crow, to chaturanga, or you'll play with your crow to chaturanga. Okay, we'll take just a couple more breaths here. We're zoning back in that single pointed focus. So when we do things that require effort, I want our focus to be nice and sharp. So smooth breath, focused mind. All right, hands down, hips up, crow pose. You're getting the backs of the knees. You can just play here. Maybe you're not in crow pose yet. I'm just exploring. So I'm going to draw a line with my head to the back of my mat, shift my hips over, and then straighten up for my tripod headstand. Take a few breaths here. Squeezing everything. From here, send the heels down, knees back onto those triceps and hook. From there, the gaze shifts forward and you have to hug the knees, everything in to hold that crow. Good, spread your shoulder blades away, jump back. And downward facing dog. Oh, good job, yogis. We'll take a quick child's pose. Feel free to towel off, grab some water. How are we doing? All right. We'll go ahead and dive back in. So from your child's pose, just roll right over your knees here and we'll come up to stand. So bring your palms out and just go ahead and stand up, push down. Exhale, hands to prayer. Good, release your hands. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold all the way down. So your feet are hips distance apart. You're gonna catch yogi toe lock. So you're wrapping your index finger, middle finger around your big toes, elbows wide, using the strength of your front core muscles here to fold. One more breath. Bring your left hand to your left hip. You're going to stand up. So shift your weight to your left foot. So remember, if you can't grab your toe, no big deal. You can modify by being here or even here. Okay, so big toe to hand pose. We'll bring the leg out to the side. Good, bring it forward. Arms up, step your right foot forward. Exhale, fold for pyramid. Good, and we'll walk the hands to the inside in pyramid. Take your right hand to your left calf or ankle, left hand to your right, and thread through. A fun little variation of our pyramid pose, adding in a twist and a side bend. And you'll release. Good, come up high onto those back tippy toes and rock back. High onto those back tippy toes and rock back. Come up high into those tippy toes, standing split this time. So right hand to your calf, and we will take a moment here in our standing split. And then we'll try to play with balance. So send your weight to your right heel and see if you could find lightness in that left hand. Ooh. Breathing. Good, we'll walk our hands out a little forward and play with some handstand hops. So I'm bending my bottom leg. So if you can't do handstand, that's okay. You're just hopping, just like this. Little hops, shoulders over wrists, little hops. Maybe you take your handstand and just play. You're at home, you can use the wall. You can fall. You can stay in your standing split. And we'll fold. Inhale all the way up to stand. Exhale, mountain pose. We'll switch sides. Inhale up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Grab those peace fingers. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Really compress your abdomen. So belly to thighs. Belly pulls into spine, actually. Your chest is towards your thighs, I should say. Okay, right hand to hip. We're coming up to stand. So I'll show another variation where you can grab the outer edge of the foot. So as you deepen your flexibility in this pose, it might feel better to grab the outer edge of the foot. We'll bring the left leg out to the left. Exhale, swing it forward, you'll release and take pyramid pose, fold. We're playing with this interesting variation. So you'll walk the hands to the center, take your left hand to just below the calf or the ankle, right hand to the left ankle, and then you're threading through. Breathe. Release, pop off of that back heel, a couple rocks here, and then we'll take our standing split. So I use my arm that's reaching out as a kind of tripod for balance. I guess it's not a tripod because there's only two limbs on the ground, but I'm basically distributing my weight here so I don't fall. And now I play with challenging that balance. And the weight to your left heel, see if you could grab. You might fall, that's almost the point, right? We want to challenge ourselves. Remember, we don't grow if we're not being challenged. All right, release, we'll try those handstand hops. This is my non-dominant leg. And I know we want to avoid our bad side, but we're going to do it here anyway. So a few hops on this side. And take your forward fold as you're ready. You'll take ragdoll, so grab opposite elbow. Good, and then from here, bring your thighs to your chest. See if you could sit Ooh, all the way down, we'll take our boat pose. Good, thighs to chest. You can straighten your legs if you like. Holding. And we'll release. Good job. Send your hips back. We made it to the floor. Okay, we will keep going with our hamstring flexibility here today and take Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. So starting in staff pose, Dandasana, sweep your arms up. And then again, really compressing through that front body. Let your breath slow as we start to cool down our 45-minute power flow. Take your right hand to the outside edge of your left foot, and then you'll inhale up. And just kind of lean back here. And on your exhale, you'll cross that left foot. We're coming into Gomukhasana or cow face pose. If you're like me and your hips are tight, this is an uncomfortable pose, which is good. We want discomfort. Times like these that are challenging and uncomfortable, where we know we have evolved, if we can remain calm and respond with grace. We'll take our right arm up, so cow face arms. Bend your right arm and take your left arm, roll it forward. So you can stay here. If you'd like to fold, you could fold, and the kind of weight of your torso and head will help stretch those hips. Good. About that, guys. That happened the other day, so even in our live video, stuff happens, yeah? So let's switch sides here. So we'll inhale up. We won't stay in Paschimottanasana too long. We'll fold. We'll take our left hand to the outside of the right leg, and we're lifting up in a slight lean back. Take a twist. We'll bend that right leg, setting up for our cow face here. So also, if you can't do cow face or stack the knees, you just keep this bottom leg straight. So I'm trying to get the knees stacked and just kind of let the spine settle here. And then we'll move into the arms. So left arm is up, right arm. Take an inhale. And if you want, you can fold here. So you're working the hips to stay down. The weight of your upper body is helping stretch and kind of set the hips. And we'll release, unwind those legs. We'll come onto our backs. So set up for a bridge pose to start, and we'll do a few back bends here of your choosing in just a moment. So for bridge, we'll press the backs of the arms, lift the chest up, use those glutes to help lift the pelvis, and then you'll roll one shoulder and then the other. Push your feet down, press the back of your head. So we're stretching the front line. Option to shift the weight over to your left foot and take a Ekapada variation. You could even come onto those left toe mounds, and we'll switch. Good, and release. So we'll take one more round of back bending. If you practice wheel, go ahead and set up for wheel right now so your hands would flip. I'm going to join my friends. I will take another round of bridge. So wheel or bridge or any variation of either one of those. So cow face pose is a great pose to prep the arms and the shoulder girdle for back bends. Wherever you are, I want 2 to 3 more long, smooth yoga breaths. Push your feet down into the floor. A chest lifts up. And good, we'll release down. Let the knees come in feet wide. Left hand on your heart, right hand on your belly. And close the eyes. Just let your energy kind of come into the earth here as you ground. Good. Blink, open your eyes. You'll take your right ankle, hook it on top of the left. Take a reclined pigeon prep here. And then from here, you'll widen your elbows and heel toe your left foot to the left and let both knees drop to the right, and your gaze will come over that left shoulder. If this is too much, just simply let that right foot slide off your left knee. Inhale, come up, and we'll switch here. So left. Take your hands to the back of your right thigh and work that left knee away from your left shoulder. Release. You're heel toeing your right foot off the mat to the right. Arms can be in a 90-degree angle or wide, and let the knees fall to the left, and then shift your gaze over your right shoulder. Good, and then from here, we'll come on up, hug the knees into the chest. So final pose, we'll take happy baby pose. And just let the knees kind of rock side to side, the weight of the pelvis, side to side, even though the tailbone and the shoulders are grounding down. Good, so we're wrapping up our 45-minute power flow. Now would be a good time to take your Supta Baddha Konasana here, or a Shavasana, or if you're planning on doing some other workouts, you can move into those. I'm going to come up and check in with you guys. I hope that you enjoyed that 45-minute power flow. If you are a Thrive member, we will be saving this video and archiving it and making it available to you. If you missed my Q&A that I did before this on my page, you can go visit my page and get some questions answered there. And I hope to see you guys back in the studio real soon. Namaste.